Hello everybody, I am JayLeonardJ, and today we are checking out the Harmonious Monk Mark II by Jam Pedals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the bench today is Harmonious Monk version 2, the second version of what seems to be the internet's favorite harmonic tremolo. And that's by no mistake or accident either. It's because you got the guys at Jam, wonderful Greek company with their build aesthetic and quality and just the art direction and all this wonderful. You mix it with that pedal show. Dan and Mick, like the most genuinely wonderful people you'll ever meet. Great players, great sensibility, great ears. And obviously that pedal, whatever they come up with, is going to be great. And yeah, the Harmonious Monk was a great pedal. It was a really chewy and vibrant harmonic tremolo that had a doubler on it, and it like did classic tremolo sounds as well in a nice portable, easy to use package. Well, this is version 2, and you can tell they've kept the aesthetic really similar. Their art's similar, but what they did add on this pedal is you now have a tap tempo, which is very useful, especially for those really extreme sounds. You also have an extra waveform and a wonderful ramp ability, so you could actually ramp up to a secondary speed or ramp down to a secondary speed to get more of like a rotary speaker kind of like operation, which is quite nice. You can run it just like the old one as well, but you do have a couple new options available to you. It's a really fun pedal, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna stop talking, I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna go bad cat, hot cat today. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna plug it with my favorite blue Telecaster. It's my Bigsby with the tone-specific J-Mod pickup. So let's wire it all up and let's get psychedelic. Let's have some fun. We are all wired up and ready to go. Now, on the inside of the pedal, you have bass, middle, and treble knobs for the wet signal and an input gain. So yes, you can rock the keyboards in there without worrying about overloading the pedal. I have everything in there set to the default position. On top, depth, speed. We have mix, so it goes from dry all the way to wet. Overall level, 3-way waveform selector, we're at sine wave now, and a switch between harmonic and amplitude tremolo, which is the more traditional tremolo. So we'll go harmonic, sine wave. If you're wondering what pedals I have on the floor, for delays, I have a Delay Llama from Jam, and for fuzz, I have a Eureka Fuzz from Jam. All right, so that's what you're hearing. Let's start off with the pedal off. And this is the Harmonious Monk. Really cool stuff. Let's go play with the harmonic and the amplitude tremolo. The harmonic tremolo obviously is going to be a little richer sounding. It's like a phasey kind of thing. If we go amplitude, it's that more traditional tremolo that we're used to. Let's go play with the different waveforms. Let's go to the reversed sawtooth wave, a really unique kind of pulsy kind of sound. We could use the tap tempo to get a tempo for it too. So it has a nice little pulse to it. We could even get choppier with a square wave. We have a ramp feature as well. So what's really neat about the ramp is we could actually ramp between two different speeds. And we could also change the speed in which it goes from one speed to another speed. So if I hold this, I can pick the speed that I want it to go to. And then I use this knob over here to choose how quickly. So this is slower to faster. I release it, and now I can go to a new tempo where I could tap a new tempo. Hold it to go to the next tempo. Super cool. Now, if you want to get the more traditional harmonious monk sound, you can actually hold both of these and then you get into legacy mode. And what legacy mode does is you actually have your first tempo. Let's go amplitude. press this button, it's gonna double the speed. Now the extra feature too is if I hold this, instead of doubling the speed, it will go 1.5 times when I press the button. So hear this. And that is the Harmonious Monk Mark II by Jam Pedals. Well, that is it. That is the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to the page if you haven't done so already. Check out the links in the description below. And if you want to hear my review on the Harmonious Monk, check it out on Patreon. I do all my reviews on Patreon, sponsored by the Patreon supporters. And then my demos and tutorials, all the stuff like that, it's all here for free on YouTube. Now, my question for the subscribers is, if you had this pedal, where would you put it in your pedal chain? Would you be one of those cats that put it right at the very beginning, run your gains after it? Or do you want to have it at the very, very end of your board, treat it almost like it's part of your amplifier, and then put everything in front of it? I'm curious to hear how you would attack this pedal. That being said, I'll see you all soon. Take care and goodbye.